Hello there everybody and welcome back to some more MudRunner gameplay for your face. My name is Justice Fist, and in today's episode I'm going to continue working on the mod map Far From the Track of Men by MSV. Last episode we took a good look at the K-701 truck mod. Great mod in my opinion. I really like how you can haul some pretty heavy duty loads with it, and you know, it seems to be pretty well implemented, in my opinion anyway. As I've said before, I don't have a lot of experience with truck or map mods, so I don't have a lot to go by, but I think it's a good truck, man, and we were able to haul a pretty heavy-duty load. We got the first lumber mill done, 4 more to go. So in this episode, I'm going to try and get another one done. I feel like if I continue back up, if I can make it to the garage, I can get enough fuel to go to the fuel station here and not only fuel up the truck, but also some of the fuel mods that are on the add-ons. Fuel mods? Whatever. You know what I mean. So that's what I'm going to hopefully be able to do. That means the URAL Polar, the other truck mod that I'm looking at on this map, may not come into play on this episode. We'll see. We'll see. If not in this episode, definitely in the next one, because not all the lumber mills are sort of in line with the garage and the refueling station, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things play out. Yeah, so last episode, you know, I think we had a pretty clean log run, other than loading, of course. Loading was a bit ugly, but you know, I've never loaded in such a way in MudRunner before. As such, I mean by like having to unhook the trailer and load that trailer with the truck that you brought it with. Now, in hindsight, it might have been easier to just bring in a truck that would be a sort of dedicated crane truck, but the goal really is to look at these mod trucks as well, so I think that was a great way to do it. And so I'm going to continue doing it that way. I'd considered maybe hauling some logs with the URAL as well. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might just keep it as a sort of support and utility vehicle. Certainly, we'll be using it for that shortly. Maybe not this episode, but definitely in the next, I would imagine. So we'll get to have a look at that too. But the K-701 is a newer mod, so I felt like it was sort of priority to have a look at this. I really like the name of this map too, Far From the Track of Men. A lot of guys call the map like Swamp version 1 or you know, the whatever forest, but MSV he came up with a cool title for the map. I like that. I like that. Some thought went into it, right? So the big question here is, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it to the garage to get a little extra fuel to be able to push on to the refueling station? That's sort of what's going to determine if the URAL Polar gets out into the mud this episode or not. And it looks like we're going to make it. There's a garage just ahead. Beauty. Because, you know, not that I don't want to use the Polar. I think it's just a fun truck with giant wheels and that, you know. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that, man. No doubt in my mind. Just while we're working our way, like, sort of north to south as far as delivering loads to the lumber mills, you know, we'll get further and further away and we won't be able to do this anymore, basically, is what's going to happen, I believe. And by do this, I mean, you know, come to the garage, get enough fuel to then make it to the refueling station, and blah blah. And one thing I think they really need to do, as far as if we're going to talk about refueling, is they need to make it so that you can refuel a truck's add-ons with a cistern truck, with a dedicated cistern truck, right? Because I don't like the way that, you know, you pull up with a big cistern truck, and you can top off the sort of the, I guess, onboard or on, I don't really know how to say it, the fuel tanks that are on the truck, but you can't fuel up the truck's add-ons, right? I don't like that. I think you should be able to do that, man. You know? Especially when you've got a giant cistern, like if you've got, you know, like the 7310 or something like that with a giant cistern, or any of these truck mods that can carry, you know, huge cisterns, you should be able to fuel up your add-ons as well. I mean, it's kind of the point of carrying a huge thing of fuel around, man. And, I don't know. I can't be the only one that thinks that. That's got to be in the works. That's got to be coming. I don't know why they didn't just do it in the first place. You know. But anyway, whatever. Not gonna dwell on it, man. Don't dwell on it, Justice. It's okay, buddy. I find that this truck can just get going way too fast. You see that? Like, it just it doesn't articulate fast enough to keep it going straight on the road when you get it going like that. Alright, here we are. Some fuel, baby. Coming up closer to it this time around. Give me some room to turn around, man. Jeez, it's kind of tight here with this giant trailer. Anyway, fill her up, man. And don't forget the trailer. Okay. Can I get my view back to the front, please? What is happening here now? There we go. Just enough room. Look at that. My God, man. Alright. I need some waypoints. Yeah, I do. Ah, yes, and my favorite, wonky bridges. Very nice. Now, let's see if I can make the whole loading logs process a little more graceful and less amateur night-ish this time around. Man. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I learned last episode, this thing can pull pretty hard, even without all-wheel drive on, and that doesn't even matter because we don't have a load on right now, but should save me some fuel, right? At least on the hard surfaces in the mud here, I'll put it back on because I don't want to just sort of crawl around, you know? And this trailer too seems to handle these narrow trails quite well. As we saw in the last episode, it doesn't cut the corners too hard, you know, or cut them off too much. You know, it's good. It's perfect. Which is great until you have to back it up. That's a whole other thing. But anyway. Ah, these blind right turns too. Where's the trail? I don't know. Who knows, man? There it is. I thought something like that might be happening here. Just drive right into a tree, Justice. Don't worry about it, man. It's fine. It's in my way. Okay. My first wonky bridge. Really doesn't look like this bridge can hold the weight of this machine, you know? I would be skeptical. Just throwing that out there. Although this thing looks like it would handle pretty good in the water too, much like the K-700. It appears to have sort of a, I don't know if you'd call it a snorkel. You see the stack to the left of the exhaust stack there. I don't know if you could really call it a snorkel, but it's definitely the intake for the carburetor, right? So having that up high like that allows you to take on a deeper water, you know? I could be mistaken about what that is, but that's what that looks like to me anyway. Oh my god, the steering, so slow. Oh my god. Turn that wheel in there, man. That's what the knob is for. These are vehicles that steer with articulation like this. You don't drive it like it's a car. You don't hold the steering wheel like you're driving a car, man. You grab that knob and you turn that wheel, man. Turn that sucker. Don't be a sissy. God. I know this from experience. This guy's slacking there in the cab. Let's go. Grab the knob, turn that wheel. Stop being a pansy. Drive it like you stole it. Whatever you gotta do. You're getting bogged down in here a little bit. Is that trail? What is going on here? Too many right turns, man. Ease off the right turns, my God. Can't see anything. Yeah, that got a bit tight in there, eh? Holy. Okay, here we are at the kiosk. Now, how can I get myself set up so that I don't have the issues I had in the last episode? I'm not even sure. I don't really have a plan. Which I know. It's not good. Yeah. I guess all I can really do is just try to come in wide and then, yeah, come in wide. That's my plan. It's a simple plan. It is. Try to make a hard 90-degree turn here. I want to load from the first one here on the left, so that I have room to sort of pull out on the right. Pull out on the right. That could be misconstrued. Take what you want from that, but anyway. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. Oh my God. Okay. And then I sort of want to angle the front of the trailer so that it's easy to grab from the right side and just get the hell out of here with it once we're all loaded up, right? So okay, don't go too far there, Justice. Something like that, maybe? That might be a bit tricky to hook up to. Maybe I should just leave well enough alone. Something like that. I think that looks good. We'll find out the hard way soon enough. Let me see. Detach, please. Thank you. Alright, sip a beer. Well, alright then. Let's loop around, get into position to load that trailer. You know what, I'm gonna go wide because this thing turns. Oh my god, so sluggish. Slow motion turning over here. Oh, you know, and in the last episode, I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3 long logs to load the trailer. I still don't, man. Can you believe that? I feel like it's 2, though. I feel like it's 2. I really thought it was going to come to me once I was done recording, as things often do. But it didn't. I think it's 2, right? Because mediums are 3, right? So we're going to try 2. I mean, why make a bunch of extra lifts when you don't have to, right? I mean, it's just... Why do that? Actually, don't want that log fork interfering with my boom. We'll just get right beside it here. Something like that, I don't know, man. We're gonna go with 2, baby. Oh yeah. Living dangerously. Alright. Let's do this thing. Yeah, you know, I really should know how many episodes of MudRunner have I recorded, honestly. And you still can't remember, Justice, with the... My god, man. I know that's what you're thinking, but hey. To be fair, I don't often haul long logs. Almost never, actually. Just because they're a pain in the butt. But, you know. At the same time, they're kind of fun when you're in the mood to haul a challenging load, right? I mean, it's, you know. This is becoming problematic already. There we go. Decided to bring the boom arm in a bit. There we go. Something like that, man. Getting them hung up on the forks here. We go. Right. I really think it's 2. I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. And say that it's 2, and let's get the truck itself loaded up. Now this was kind of weird last time too, but anyway. Yeah, because it was hard to get the boom arm to come in enough, get the logs positioned on the truck easily, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, like this. This is what I'm talking about here. It's kind of, it's a little weird. It's a little weird, man. Something like that. Look at the way those logs came out. That's weird. Big gap in the between them. Big gap in between them there, Justice? Anyway, go then. Okay, turn the damn crane. You see? It won't turn to my right any further for some reason. It's strange. Will it now? Now it will. No, it won't. Weird things are happening with the crane on this truck. Weird things, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just want to place them down because I don't want them bouncing all over the place. There we go. Alright, get that stupid crane out of the way. Okay. Let's get this packed before those logs start bouncing all over the place like they did last time. Okay. So far it went better than last time, but, you know, I'm not done yet. Get hooked back up to this thing somehow. Get close enough to it. Look at how slowly that turns. Oh my god. Making me crazy, man. Look at this. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm doing it like this, but anyway. I'll get it, man. Beauty. It was too. Great. Apparently I do still have a few brain cells working in there. Great, man. Beauty. Okay. So, next lumber mill. Like I said, I feel like we're just going to work my way north to south. So this one is what I'm shooting for. Question is, how do we get there? The block post makes sure that we don't go that way. Could probably shortcut through here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, again, we'll exit the kiosk down this trail. So a lot of this is going to be deja vu here, but it's alright. Here's what it is. And here's where we're going to cut across. And then head south. And I'm out of waypoints, okay. MudRunner. Don't be counting my waypoints, man. God. Anyway. Freaking waypoint police over here. God. Don't be like that, man. Everything looks good back here. Last time I packed it, remember last episode? The trailer unhooked? Man, that had the potential to be a classic Justice Fist move there, and I just drive away without the trailer. Realized a mile down the road, oh, right, the trailer. Yes, now this trail is this narrow section, but seemed to handle it pretty good last time. The trailer seems to, if you get it into the wheel ruts, it seems to kind of pretty much stay there, so. This is just a lot of rocks and hard surface. I'd probably turn all-wheel drive off, yeah. Save a bit of fuel. Not that I really care, I'm not paying for it, but you know. Anyway. Yeah, this section here. You know, it went well last time. I'm going to be cautious anyway. Don't need to roll the trailer off into the ditch, you know. Let's not do that. Let's not. See, it's slipping. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 where are you going, man? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's kind of all over the place here. Like that. Alright, I think we're good. We're good, we're good. Yeah, this thing is just too fast for how god-awful the steering is. My god, man. But it certainly makes up for the sluggish steering with just pure hauling power, man. I mean, this thing's a beast. Kind of tricky the way the trail sort of leans left and right. You get these weird grades going on. I could see that being real sketchy with, say, a 4320 with a crane on the top and a load of medium logs, man. That'd be sketchy business right there. Okay, yes, that's right. Come around this blind right turn and then there's a bridge. Let's see here. I think I just went for it last time. The trailer kind of stays in line with the truck pretty good. Follows the truck pretty good, I mean. Pretty good, pretty closely, considering the size of it. awesome, man. I really like the way this map too is set up in such a way that it's not all ridiculously deep mud. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of people like that, but one sort of thing that I'm noticing testing these mod maps and stuff, a lot of mod map authors seem to think that to make a challenging obstacle is to simply just put down a buttload of mud, waist deep, thick as hell, can barely pass through it, even with the most powerful trucks. And I don't know. I feel like there are more interesting ways that you can make a map challenging aside from just loading it with crazy mud. Now, I mean, this is MudRunner, and that is what the game's about, driving giant trucks through the mud. But it's nice. I feel like this map is a nice break from that. It has its muddy and swampy spots, but you know, as you can see, we've got some gravel and sand and stuff too, and so. I don't know, I've been testing a lot of maps lately, trying to plan what I'm going to bring to my channel and stuff, and I just find that so many are just overloaded, I think, in my opinion anyway, overloaded with like deep mud, and it's just, well, it gets tedious after a while, man, like, you know, and I don't mean it like in a bad way, it's just, and certainly I understand it's MudRunner, I mean, the name says it all, right, but, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we got a good mix in this map, and I like that. There's a trusty old 131. Again, I don't need you, man. This thing's tough as hell. I don't need any repair points. I believe it's around here where we're going to transfer onto the other trail, right? Let's have a look so I don't start going off. Yeah, it's right there. That's about where I run out of waypoints. Now, how was I going to handle this? Oh, yes. We're going to come this way. And here... take one of these trails, this one or this one. I guess it doesn't really matter. This one appears to be full of trees and stuff. This one seems to be a little more clear, and with this big trailer, yeah. Although we have to, you know what? We'll drive up to here and assess the situation when we get there. And also, open a beer. Yeah, he did. Ah, that's the stuff. All right. I know I'm going over there somewhere. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Oh my. That is some deep mud. Hey, this thing though, hey, it's just, yeah, whatever. Deep mud is fine. really is a 700 with an extra axle. An extra set of giant tires. Very nice. We're starting to get low on fuel too. I think maybe after I crest this hill ahead here, I'll stop and top off the tanks. I love the way you can see the oil and stuff in the water too. Eh? It's got that sort of rainbow coloring. It's a nice little detail. I probably said that a million times already, but I love the little details, man. I'm all about details, immersiveness, you know. I mean, that's what you want when you're sim gaming, right? I mean, this is, this hill is steep, man. Holy. Jesus. Ah, no problem. Steep or not. Don't give a damn. Get out. Alright, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna stop up here. Is that trailer up the hill? Almost. Put some fuel in the tanks. Yeah. Fuel. Beauty. I think that waypoint marker up ahead is where we're stopping to, yeah. We could have just stopped there, I guess, but whatever. Same difference, right? How's that for destroying the trail? Yeah, he did. You don't want to be the guy following this thing through a mud patch, mud pit, whatever. So, yeah, left or right up here? Doesn't really seem to matter. Eh? Huh. I'm torn, man. Torn. Okay, well, my gut is telling me to go this way. We'll see if it serves me well or screws me over. Usually screws me over, but anyway. And then boom, we're there. Alright, let's get this big rig moving. Get your microphone justice, go. I've got wood here. Wood. What kind of wood is it? Oh. Where's that 19? Where's that 750? That's the, I've got evening wood. Some evening wood here. Could use some help with. Oh man, look at the wood down on this trail ahead. I hope it looks worse than it is. God damn it. Oh yeah. Nah, it looked worse than it is. Not that bad. Struggling a bit with this mud though, eh? This is proper muddy. But as far as what I was just saying earlier, like I mean this makes sense, right? This is like a mucky old shortcut through the forest, right? We turned off the sort of hard surface path because of the block post, so it's to be expected that you'd get in some nasty mud in here. I'm gonna have to crawl it through here a bit. What a beast, man. Dragging this giant trailer through the mud like this. Awesome. Look at this. Very nice. So we're going right up here. Oh yeah, there's the trail there, okay. Oop, 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 oop. You didn't see that? That was ugly. Probably should have just left it in low. Yeah, doesn't seem to get any better here. Wait a second now. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Justice, no! Oh, man. You see? You see? I totally missed the trail, man. I'm supposed to be going over there. Oh, no, I don't want to back this thing up. You joking me right now? Oh, god damn it. Shit. No, I don't. Do not. Backing these things up is a nightmare. I wonder if I can just push through the brush. Of course not. It's all big trees. Oh, man. Damn it. I was thinking, oh yeah, I know, I check in, it's good, it's good. Oh, this is gonna take some finesse. Keep this trailer from going all crazy. Trying to reverse these things is a nightmare. Focus, Justice. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. End up all twisted and gnarled up here on the trail. In the deep mud. Don't want that. Okay, where are we here? Is that enough to go right? Yes, it is. That's enough for me, man. I'll take that. And a sip of beer. Are we at least close here? Sort of. I'm running out of time for this run here. Beauty. Okay. Okay, we're in another situation here where I don't want to miss the trail. Okay, it's in between those trees there, it looks like. I have to go wide, I guess. Well, I guess I know. That's quite a turn to make with this long trailer. Yeah, it's supposed to be right there. Oh, it is, okay. This thing just does not turn very well at all. Look at this. Doesn't help that I'm in all-wheel drive, diff lock, and but anyway, in low, but anyway. It is what it is. Now, do not jackknife this thing, Justice. Pretty sure it's heavy enough to just roll my whole rig over here. Yeah, this is tricky, man. Now, could I just pull up through there? Doesn't look like that's a thing I want to do. Well, this got nasty. Don't roll that trailer over, Justice. I don't know if I can make this turn. Look at this. This is tight, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Jesus. I need a sip of beer. Well, this is damn close to an hour, but I feel like we're awfully close to that mill as well, so you can push for an extra 5-10 minutes. Get this load done. These right-hand turns, man. I feel like this map is all right-hand turns. It's not. It's just, that's what it feels like, because every time I hit one, I can't see what the hell's going on. Those are the ones that I notice, you know? Not that I really want to get going any faster than I was on this trail, but whatever. It is what it is. Beauty. Here we are, man. Great. Just gonna go wide here so that turning around doesn't become a major issue. Beautiful. All right. Another load delivered, man. Boom. Sweet. Another nice clean run, man. Wow. That's rare, at least in my videos. And we sort of got loading the logs at the kiosk sorted, right? Right? Learned from my mistakes last time. It went a lot better this time. So, okay. Now we're getting low on fuel. And you look at the map here, we have a lot of traveling to do. So definitely in the next episode, we will have a look at the other mod truck I brought in, the URAL Polar. Again, I've tested it quite a bit. It's a fun truck. It's cool with the big tires and all that. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you some of that in the next episode. So thanks everyone for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.